Howdy y'all, and welcome to Farming Simulator 17 on Holland Landscape 2017. This is what map we're going to be looking at today. This actually just came out, I think today or yesterday, something like that. I had downloaded it, I was starting to look at it, that sort of stuff. Crew Mike actually just sent me a message a little bit ago saying, hey, you should do a review on this or whatever, because this is, I guess a map review is how he found my channel. So I even messaged him and said, that's what I'm about to do. But yeah, we'll just look around here a little bit. We got some storage over here. We got some storage here, obviously, with all of our equipment in here. We got storage over here, storage over there. That kind of looks like there's supposed to be cows in there, but I don't know what's going on with that. Let's go ahead and buy a cow and see what happens. Where's my animals? Oh wait, you got to go to the certain spot, don't you? Okay, never mind. Let's look at the garage right quick. Got a stair, New Holland case, Kramer loader, New Holland combine, couple tippers, cultivator, plow, seeders. And you can see all this stuff. I mean, it's pretty standard. He gives you more than what you would probably get on a standard map. But that's pretty nice. It does help out. Let's look at this. It looks like you own all the fields though. I mean, if you're a person that doesn't really care much for that, like me, I don't much care for owning all the fields right away. It looks like there's a fuel fill-up thing on the farm. I'm assuming there's probably... This year it said something about feeds and seeds and fertilizer, but I don't actually see a seeds and fertilizer thing around here. There's a water thing there. There is seeds and fertilizer. I don't see it. That little icon... like pop-up thing told me there were seeds and fertilizer, but I don't know, maybe it was just talking about this here, which there's nothing there, so I don't know, maybe there's supposed to be something there. But anyway, but yeah, I got your house here. That's a nice big house though. I don't know how many people are going to live with you on this farm, but that's, to me, that looks like a pretty big house. This is supposed to be, what is it, Dutch map, I think. Oh, this is where your cows go. I don't know what that deal is over there then. Kind of weird. Yeah, I guess this is where your dairy cows go. And then let's see, this is probably the unloading part, which is kind of weird. You probably should have put a gate right here, just to make it look a little bit better. It's not really a big deal, but you know, it's the aesthetic stuff that matters. You know, some people might make a big deal of that, the fact there's not a gate there. The fact that there's no gate here, because like that right there goes straight out to the cow yard. So I'm assuming the cows can walk in here, because this is where you would feed them. And then, like, maybe is there supposed to be a gate here? I don't know. There might supposed to be. There should be, because otherwise the cows are just going to get out. So that's something that probably needs to be added, some kind of gate, which there is placeable fence, and I think this kind of looks like the placeable fence mod here. So that might be what he was using here. I don't see a gate though. He could have put a gate here, but if you download the mod, you can do it yourself. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's go drive around a little bit and we'll kind of check it out. I'm doing this on a Sunday night and it will get uploaded right away. I did start this recording once already, but my computer, I was trying to render and record at the same time. That's kind of interesting. Are there actual just like drains in the road in Denmark? I think it's Denmark, right? That's Dutch. Let's go. What is that over there? Is that a sell point? It kind of looks like a sell point. Probably should have took the road. Do a bit of off-roading our pickup. It'd be fine. The old pickup will make it. What is this? Is this a biogas plant? Yes, it is. So that's your biogas plant right there. Give you a roundabout tour there. I do have all my mods activated except for drive control, which I haven't been using drive control in FS17 just because it's not really that big of a thing. I need to go to the store, I think. Where am I going? I guess we can kind of swing around and go by Denton Bakery right quick. and the spinnery. I haven't looked around this map at all. Like, I started the recording earlier, but then I just kind of stopped. Let's see, is that forest? Looks like, yeah, that right there, you cut trees down and stuff. Let's just take a cruise up there right quick since the guardrails ended. Tree has a collision apparently. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you got a little forestry area here. This is kind of nice. There's like a river or lake or something. A lake over there. That tree's got collision as well. Normally the bushes don't have collision. That's kind of odd. Alright, let's take off again. So we're going to go this way. It's a little bit disappointing that we own all the fields, but that's just personal preference, you know. I would prefer, you know, not doing it. I mean, if I were to make maps, I would not let you own all the fields, like, because you can always go into your, like, XML files and stuff and add in enough money to buy all the fields. That's not a problem, you know, but you can't unbuy the fields. Like, if you're a person like me that doesn't want to own all the fields right away, you can't unbuy them, so that's kind of a deal. What does this say? Sell eggs. Sell point for eggs and sell point for wool. That's kind of important information. Especially the egg sell point. It took us a while to figure out where the eggs went last in our Goldcrest Valley series. Looks like there's a nice big grass field you can mow. Little town here. That's kind of nice. That down there, that actually looks like the store, doesn't it? There's not an icon though. Yeah, this has got to be the store with all the flags. Alright, we got vehicle shop. Yes it is. Alright, so there's your vehicle shop. It's not on the map. And there is sound. Really wish there was not sound, because that's probably going to get me a copyright strike or something. Hopefully they'll just let me remove it. I don't know. That's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's just like that right there basically mean that I could never do a series on this because I don't know how to take music out. You know, it's kind of a deal breaker for me. Because doing YouTube, you got to make sure none of those sounds like that are in there. It's probably gonna tag me on that, but I think there's like a certain length of time. And that was only in there for like a few seconds, so hopefully I'll be alright. You know, I'm not too big on that, but that's not a big deal. Like, it is kind of nice. Like, if you're making a map and like you want YouTubers to do it, like use your map and make Let's Plays and all that stuff, so that the word gets out about your map, then it's probably better not to put sounds like that in there. Just unless of course you've checked the copyright stuff on it and it's like royalty free and you don't actually need to put the description down there, because some sounds are some sounds you can use, some songs you can use, but you have to actually put the you know, what is it, like the description where you got it. Basically you have to put that down below. So it's kind of nice if you're a map maker and you want to put a sound in, try to use something that, you know, YouTubers won't have to do anything with. They don't have to take the sound out, or they don't have to put put some kind of description down below or nothing like that. So I don't know. That's just one of my comments. All right, let's go look at the cow pig buy sell point. See what it looks like. That was the pigs there. I know I was talking about random other stuff during it, but that was it. There's a livestock market. It looks like the same building is in the stock map, but he's kind of arranged it differently and gave it its own little yard and stuff. So that's kind of nice. Alright. Anything else we need to look at? Let's go look at Gomez Acres. Pretty sure we just need to go kind of this other direction. Yeah, let's go. Can't really see the road on the map. We're just gonna skip across the field because it's just right there. most of this, like, I try to show a lot, but a lot of the stuff I'm not showing is just like random other stuff. I do like the fact that the fields aren't square. Not real big on square fields. It does help with the hired worker, but like on my Let's Plays and stuff, I don't do hired workers. At least I try not to for the most part. I have used some of them, so I can't say I don't. But, you know, for the most part, most of the work is done by myself. Most of what I used hired workers for was when I only had like really small equipment. I'm gonna have this thing go up and back, up and back. Alright, let's go not that direction. Go this way. We go south. Where does this take us? Takes us probably the same place we would have just went, but that's okay. What is that? Is that a thing? Let's go check that out. I haven't seen anything about... Oh, the sawmill's down there. I was about to say I hadn't seen anything about the sawmill. This looks like it is just storage. Try not to have the map up the whole time. That looks like it might be fertilizer, maybe. So it looks like he has probably added fertilizer and seed somewhere at the farm. I just don't know where it's at. And he's got that fuel tank there. One of my big recommendations has always been, you know, just put a big fuel tank at the farm, but make us have to actually go and haul fuel to it, or like actually go into the menu and order a certain number of gallons, kind of like you can order animals. Make it to where we can actually go into the menu, like into the store or whatever, and actually order fuel. You know, so like once the fuel tank's out, whatever, then you have to order fuel to fill it up. You know, I don't know how hard that'd be to implement. Like, make it to where you can walk up to the fuel tank, see how much is in it, and then like call and order that much of however much you need to fill it up, and make it take like 5 hours before it actually comes or whatever. You know, some kind of reasonable thing like that, to where it doesn't just automatically fill up. You know, you got to order it, and then a timer starts, and then 5 hours later you have fuel. You know, it'd be kind of a pain, but at the same time, it's real life. You know, that's how it actually works. Alright, let's see. I did actually come in the wrong way, but that's okay. Looks like there's seed here. I don't know what in the world this is, but... Okay, this looks like where you sow your root crops, maybe. This is Gold Pacific Grain, I think. And then Stanton Sawmill over there somewhere. Right? Yeah, okay. This is Gold Pacific Grain. And I did come in the wrong way. I'm sure there was a sign back there that said something. Let's go look at the sawmill right quick. Pop that up. Could be right here, maybe. Like it was in Dutch, probably. Alright, and there's the sawmill. Is this wood chips? Yes. And logs. Selling point for wood. I do believe that's it. I think we traveled the whole map. I mean, that was fairly quick, you know, but these videos aren't like these map tours, if I can talk. They're not designed to be anything crazy, you know, just kind of jump in, look around, you know, get a feel for things, see how things are going. If there's any, like, check the description below. If there's any errors in the map, I'll try to put that in there, just so you guys know, and maybe the mod author or mod creator, the map creator, would actually see it and kind of, you know, fix it maybe. But yeah, I haven't seen too much. My only recommendations are make it to where you don't own all the fields, because you can edit the XML file to have the money to buy whatever fields you want. Maybe add a couple of fields, like put some crops in them, you know. But you don't have to. I mean, no crops is fine, because, you know, if you buy a farm, it doesn't necessarily have to have crops, so that's not too bad. And it is by Mike-Modding, as you can see down there at the bottom. And the only other thing is like a couple of gates at the farm, that sort of thing. You've probably seen that at the beginning of the video, but other than that, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the map review. And yeah, just check out my channel tomorrow. I should have episode 30 coming out at 8:30 a.m. in the morning, Central Standard Time. And good day to you all. And y'all come back now, you hear?